Hi Matadi guys, today I am going to cover a very important topic and that is called sewage treatment plant. There are a lot of regulations that have come and they come under Annex 4 in Marpol. Annex 4 guys, you are going to definitely go, this is marine pollution का part है and these regulations are कि भैया the sewage that is the excreta that is developed on board by people like us that should be treated and sent overboard into the seawater. We cannot send untreated sea overboard. And there are a lot of rules and regulations depending on what needs to be done. So to treat the sewage, what we do is we use a special kind of a sewage treatment plant over here. Now guys, I have got this specific sewage treatment plant made because it is my ship specific over here. Different sewage treatment plants are going to be different types. Okay.
Hi BTech Marine Engineering students or junior engineers. Remember one thing very carefully. If you have not got campus placement as of now, नौकरी नहीं लगी है, go for BTech Excellence Package as of now on Merchant Navy Decoded. Link description box में invest on that. Start learning. Placement 100% हो जाएगा, बस मेहनत आपको करनी है. And if you are looking at earning respect on ship, you are terrified कि पहले ship पे क्या होगा यार, मुझे डांट पड़ेगी. How will I take care of that part? Invest on Junior Engineering Excellence Package, again available on Merchant Navy Decoded. Everything out there is there, which will help you get earn respect on ship and confidence as well. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, Jai Mata.
Guys, now what happens is कि sewage from all the engine room, मतलब not engine room, but from all the toilets, chief engineer cabin, third engineer cabin, fourth engineer cabin, captain's cabin, all these toilets, various toilets, they, when they are flushed, they come over here into this. There is a special line given from hospital. There is a hospital on board ship from where this line comes over here into the sewage treatment plant. Now first of all, यहाँ पर एक जाली fitted है. जाली is like a mesh or a screen fitted, so that any particular solid material, something like which cannot be decomposed, stays over here. Okay, it does not settle down. It does not go into the water, like even it can be polythenes or something like that. So now the sewage that has come after being flushed over here goes into this chamber, and this is the first chamber. Okay, now guys, this is a packing media. It is called a packing media. इसके अंदर ऐसे करके ना this kind of mesh is fitted. Okay, complete like this mesh, and in between जाके this packing media, this our excreta gets stuck. ये चिपक जाता है यहाँ पे. And what happens is guys, now of course you guys must have seen guys कि when your excreta, not your excreta but someone else's excreta is lying on the road, after sometimes it starts decomposing and a very bad smell comes. Why that happens? Because of anaerobic respiration over there. कि bacteria अंदर है, there is no proper respiration for those bacteria. And for example guys, suppose you go to a old place where there are drains which are choked and suddenly you open them, there is a very foul smells coming from them. That is because their decomposition happened, but that was anaerobic respiration of bacteria taking place. They could not get oxygen, so they emitted methane gas, which is poisonous as well. So guys, but over here we do not want these bacteria to have to go through anaerobic respiration. We want them to have sufficient oxygen so that they breathe and they form not methane but hydrogen gas over here, which is not poisonous. So what they do is we are giving oxygen. See, this is a air blower over here, which is taking air from the atmosphere and then pressurizing it and sending over here through various walls. So there is this one wall, this line, it comes over here, and this is circulating the air into this first chamber. Now when this is circulating air in this first chamber, what happens is guys, first of all, these bacteria over here are getting oxygen for aerobic respiration. Second thing is, when this air is going like this, it is creating a circulation. When this air goes from over here like this stuck, so there is a vacuum created over, due to which a backflow is, due to which a flow is created from down below over here. So water, the flow starts like this, then goes up, then again comes down. This is how. And now to explain in a proper way, let us see. Say this is a centrifugal pump guys. Centrifugal pump में क्या होता है guys? कि if I keep the discharge valve shut and if there is water over here, the water is not going to flow and from the eye no water is going to get in. But in case if this we open this discharge or water starts going from over here, then there is a vacuum created over here in the eye and water flows in, right? Similarly over here, when this flow of air takes place, it creates a slight vacuum due to which water comes and takes its place, and this is how a flow is maintained. So though भी sludge बनता है, whatever the excreta is over there which is getting decomposed comes down over here and again gets circulated back till the time it is getting properly decomposed by the bacteria over here. Okay, little bit decomposed sludge goes into the second chamber over here. Again it comes over here, and because there is a again air line is over here from this wall, it goes over here and again it starts a circulation. So it goes up, comes down, goes up, comes down. Little bit which has again decomposed further after going through a packing media, it comes over here. So it comes in this chamber, guys. But what happens is there is no airflow over here. You see, airflow is over here and over here. So what happens is, if there is any sludge which is not decomposed, it is heavier, it settles down over here. And if it is light, like foaming or something, like light scum, so it goes up and settles, it floats over here in the topmost surface. And whatever remains in the middle surface, it comes over here. Okay. Now, after coming over here, this is the separation chamber. This is the separation. ये separate करता है, separation. This is the packing media where aerobic respiration takes place. Over here, aerobic respiration takes place. Now it comes over here, guys. Now this is where the treated water. So यहाँ से this is like a clean water coming, but still there might be some bacteria alive because over here aerobic respiration was going on. Now we do not want these bacteria to go overboard into the sea because they might disturb the ecosystem, right? हम नहीं चाहते कि these bacteria should go overboard. So what we do is, over here there is a chamber fitted, over where there is a chlorine over here. Now guys, see over here, this is a very very special thing. This chlorine chamber is like this. This is where the tablets are put, and it is like this. This chamber is something like this. So guys, what happens is, see over here very carefully. Water comes in from over here. Over here water comes in. It comes like this. It stays still over here and then go down. See, you can see this weir over here. It is slightly lifted part over here, so that little bit water remains which is reacting with the chlorine tablets over here. This, it is like this. It has got holes over here. So chlorine tablets is inside, and when water passes, it reacts with the chlorine tablets and then goes down inside the treated water over here. So now when it comes over here, this chlorine ensures that it is like a disinfectant. It ensures that the bacteria are killed. But still we are not satisfied. So what we have done on board over here our ship is, we have put a UV sterilizer. Ultraviolet rays, we know they kill the bacteria, right guys? So what we have done is, we have put a UV sterilizer over here and it is connected like this. So whatever treated water is over here, it is circulated like this. Matlab it is flowing like this. But you will say, sir, how the hell is it flowing like this? Now again, you can see the small airline connection over here. From this line, when this air comes, this is a non-return valve, guys. This is a non-return valve. So when air comes, it does not go this side, but it goes over here. When this air flows over here, again it creates a vacuum this side. So whatever water is over here, because of this pressure, because of the head over here, because it is filled with water, so water is always over here, and because of this vacuum creation, the flow starts and it starts flowing like this. Tick, 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 and this continuous flow takes place. So UV sterilizer, there is a lamp fitted inside over here, and this lamp emits UV rays which kill the bacteria further and ensure that there are no bacteria going into the overboard system. So I hope you have understood this line diagram and importance of this air, this air, this air. You have understood that this weir, it is called a, guys, this is called a weir actually. W-E-I-R. So again I am telling you, when water comes over here, till the time it comes till this level, it will not start overflowing. So when it is waiting till this level, it is reacting with the chlorine tablets over here. Yes? Okay, understood. Which is acting as a disinfectant. Now guys, there is another air line given over here. Can you see this air line? From this over here. This is important for back flushing. See, packing media यहाँ पर लगा हुआ है, right? And इसके बीच में there might be some excreta getting stuck. But every month see, a lot of people are doing this shit and everything. So we need to clean this as well, because it's a proper efficiency, the proper flow is important. So what we do is, during that time, we do back flushing. We do back flushing. What we do is, over here, we blow the air from here in the opposite way. We stop all the other airs. We stop this air, we stop this air, and we blow air from here. So all the packing media, all the stuck shit inside over here, which has not decomposed, it can come out from over here. Copy it, guys? And then we can remove that. I'm going to discuss that later, but this is the purpose of this. Normally, it is going to be shut, but it is always going to be open when it has to do, we have to do back flushing over here. Now, this is the blower. We have got a pressure gauge fitted over here, where we can see the air blower pressure, which tells us how efficiently it is working over here. Copied? Now, one day you see that the pressure is less. What does that mean? That blower is not developing pressure only. That means something is wrong with the blower. But another day you come and you see that this blower is developing more pressure. Then something is wrong. This does not mean that the blower is working properly. This means maybe this line or this line may be choked. Right? So then you have to find out what is wrong. This is very, very important. There is an oil glass over which where you have to check the oil level in the air blower over here, so that this is functioning properly. It can be belt driven as well. This is a non-return valve to ensure that no backflow takes place. Copied, guys? This is also very, very important. Now, so what happens is, now we have got treated water over here, right? Now, we want this treated water over here. We do not want to go each time and start and stop the pump. When this water level reaches certain level, we want automatically this pump should start, and it should reduce the water level or treated water level, and when it reaches a certain level, it should stop as well. So how this happens is, this is a level pro fitted over here. So it has got 3 marks. Say one is this level, one is this level, and this is third this level. So this is a capacitive type level pro fitted with 3 marks. So it says, when it reaches level 1, if water level reaches over here, this control panel, level pro will give a signal to control panel, I have reached this level. So control panel will stop the pump. Okay? Then once it is stopped, okay, fine. Then once again the water, see, sludge is, somebody is flushing, water is coming, little bit coming over here, treated sewage is coming, then getting treated, and then coming over here, and little again treated water starts rising, level starts rising, it reaches over here. When it reaches over here, it says, array, water level, treated water sewage level has reached over here. Level probe says, okay, again start the pump. The pump starts, okay, fine. When the pump starts, it flows from over here like this, right, guys? Why? This is a non-return valve. It does not take suction from here, it takes suction from here through the UV sterilizer and sends overboard, right? Now, someday what happens is, I forgot, you forgot, or maybe some dirt particles got stuck in the pump and pump lost its suction. So now, even though sewage was over here, level pro gave the signal to control panel to start the pump, STP pump start, but still the treated water level was not reducing. Again somebody is flushing, treated water level is increasing, that is sewage level. When it comes to this level, alarming level, then this level pro gives a signal, hey bhaiya, something is wrong, high level alarm will come, so that somebody, duty engineer can come and see, because it is working in auto mode, but something is wrong and we have to rectify the problem. That is how this system works. And in case somebody still forgets, is not taking care, then in that case there is an overflow line connected to sewage holding tank. It sends over there. Copy it? Now this you have understood, this you have understood, the flow you have understood, this you have understood, this understood, this understood, overflow separation tank understood, back flushing understood, yes, over here. Now let me come to, this is a vent given over, this is very, very important, guys. This vent, if it gets choked, then this complete system is going to get pressurized, not good for the system. So we always have to ensure that this vent is working properly and it is not getting choked. Another thing. Now, back flushing at time, see guys, again, this is always flowing like this, but there are these valves given as well. These valves. Why are these valves given? Every 6 months when we clean this properly by hosing it down with fresh water or something, we open this valve, we open this valve. and we discharge through the sewage plant overboard. That is untreated sewage. That is untreated sewage. And that entry needs to be made in your log book or whatever the way it is being maintained on board ship. Similarly, you after some time you shut this wall, you open this wall, and then you clean this complete tank over here. When you do complete cleaning of this tank, complete cleaning, then in that case at least 7 to 10 days are required for bacteria to develop again and do proper aerobic respiration and decomposition of the excrete or shit to take place. Copy, guys? This is something which is very, very important for you guys to understand. Now, there are a few problems that you need to know about the sewage treatment plant system. One is foaming. What is foaming? There was one time I could see from all these vents all over it, there was a lot of jhag, foam coming out. And you know why that happened? Some genius person on board ship was washing his clothes, not in the washing machine, but in his cabin, maybe his undergarments or something, and was putting that soap water in the flush. So all that soap water came inside and started foaming everywhere. So foaming, that is the reason. Then another thing was, guys, smell. So when you are at times when your sewage plant is smelling a lot over here, smell is coming. That means your aerobic respiration is not there, anaerobic respiration is taking place. And when anaerobic respiration takes place, you have to ensure that maybe there is too much sludge over here, you have to do proper back flushing, clean it and then again start. Maybe the bacteria are not getting proper oxygen, maybe these lines have got choked. So that is something you have to check. Make sure that your system is working properly. Smell should not come. Copied? Another is color. When the water sample that you take from here, the treated water, it should be clear in color. It should not be black, dark or brown in color. That means that your treated sewage has not been treated properly, and again you will have to back flush the system and ensure that all these parts are working properly. In case if it is not, then this color will not go. It should be clean in color. Copied, guys? This is another thing that you have to know. Another thing, guys, ये जो हमारा sewage treatment plant है over here, when we are flushing, normally at household what we do, we put Harpic and clean our toilet cleaners. But on board ship we do not use toilet cleaners like Harpic. No, we use, because Harpic, if it goes over here, it kills the bacteria over here, and if it kills the bacteria over here, then there will be no aerobic respiration. If there will be no aerobic respiration, then there will be anaerobic respiration. That means smell will be there, proper decomposition will not, like color will not be there, and that will not be treated sewage. And if it is not treated sewage and you are discharging it overboard, you are violating pollution laws of marine laws, and you might go to jail as well. So very, very important that you take care of this sewage treatment plant system in a very, very important way. Another thing is, guys, every 7 days to 10 days we add a special powder, WTC powder. Now depends on what chemical you are using for developing. Basically those are bacteria that we are adding into the system for more better execution of aerobic respiration, as well as for more better decomposition to take place. So when we do complete back flushing and this has emptied, and we know that it is going to take 7 to 10 days to develop all the bacteria, when we put this powder inside, it gets earlier and it becomes more efficient. So this powder is very, very important. Okay, apart from that, guys, anything else that is remaining is these are the 2, 3, 4 factors that are remaining. When we take the sample test from here, what we check is, we check the residual chlorine. We have to ensure that there is some residual chlorine in this sample. That means if chlorine is there, that means no bacteria are coming in, there are no bacteria alive. So it should be around 0.5 milligram per liter or 0.5 ppm. We do test on board. Then there is total suspended solids. We take a sample over here like this and we let it settle down. When we let it settle down, all the water goes on top of it. There are any solid particles, they settle down. So we have to see they are not in great quantity. If they are, then we have to do the back flushing of the system. Copied, guys? Again the quantity is mentioned. It says 100 milligram per liter. Not much, guys, it's very less. So guys, when it comes to BOD and COD, that is biological oxygen demand and chemical oxygen demand, I am definitely going to make a separate video on that. But all we have to ensure is that they should be as low as possible. Copy it, guys. Jai Mata Di.